Hey everybody. Hey, we're going to pull a shot today with the Decent and the VersaLab using Doma coffee roasters. It's D-O-M-A. They're out of northern Idaho. And I used to live in northern Idaho a while back, and this roaster was about a mile from me, which I lucked out because they send things nationally and their beans are excellent. I would highly recommend their Ethiopian beans if you're into light roast. They do a fantastic job with those. This is called their Vito blend. This is their house blend that they sell to all the cafes around the area. It's excellent, super versatile, caramel, some light chocolate notes, really good medium roast. And if I was to say how dark this was roasted, if light was 1 and dark was 10, this would probably be about a 6.5 to a 7. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grind this up on the VersaLab, and then we're going to pull it on what's called a classic Italian espresso pull on the Decent, and then I'll explain to you what that is. I'll actually show it to you on the screen so you can see it. Got a lot of comments about the VersaLab. Everybody likes it, just like I do. It's an amazing grinder. Works great. Normally I tap this down to get rid of that concave thing, but I'm not going to do that. Watch what happens when I do it this time. We'll just tamp it as is. All right, let's adjust. Let's get the scale in the right spot, get it zeroed out, get the cup in there. But before we do that, let's show you what's going to happen. This is called the DSX screen on a Decent. And with a Decent, you can actually choose the skin, how you want things to be shown in this area here. And I choose this because of these 3 buttons down there. I have 3 different choices. I have LR-V2 pull, which is a Londinium pull. I have an easy blooming pull, and I have a classic Italian espresso pull. That's just 3 of the choices of probably, I don't know, 30 or 40 things that you can choose from on the Decent, and you can also alter them however you'd like them. But let me show you this. We'll go to the settings menu. This is what the Decent screen looks like. This is the classic pull. As you can see in the top here, it's going to pre-infuse for about 7 seconds. It's actually 8 seconds. And it's at 4.5 milliliters for those 8 seconds. But let's reduce that. Let's go down to, let's cancel that. I just hit the wrong button. Let's go to 3.5. We'll do 3.5. After those 8 seconds, it's going to jump up to 9 bar and going to continue until we have 40 grams of coffee. You can adjust any of this, anything, any way that you want. If you have a lighter roast coffee, you can increase the temperature. If you have a darker roast coffee, you can reduce the temperature. Let's reduce it by a degree. We'll take it at 200. All right, and then we hit OK, and it's ready to go. So then what we do is, if we look at this through DSX, it'll show everything we do. We actually have 18.7 grams, and we're going to pull to 40 grams out. Okay. All right, let's set it up here so hopefully you can see this. Let me lower this a little bit so you can see the shower screen. There we go. I really think that's about as good as we're going to get without me shaking all over the place. All right, let's start it and see what happens. Okay, that's a little better. All right, 3.5 milliliters, 7 seconds, 8 seconds, I'm sorry. There we go. And now we're at 9 bar. Nice and even. Remember, I didn't WDT or tap that hole down in the middle of the portafilter when I pulled those beans from the VersaLab. It's amazing. All right, 39 grams, 33 seconds. Let's show you how that looks. You get a spoon, we'll stir it up. Looks great. Tastes amazing. All right. That shows you how a little bit more on the decent, on how it works. Some of the parameters that you can change. Just send me a note if you want to know something more specific. I have a flat white over here. I did a whole video on that, but since the art sucked, I didn't post it. But I'm drinking the coffee because it's amazing. All right. Have a good day.